right again. Yeah. So Pat, we're having lunch with Pat.
Well, it was an evening meal by this stage. We had been seeing, we'd seen the Bishop of Leeds in the afternoon, among other bishops, but Leeds was the one that had cut Pat very deeply. There's no cloth caps in Leeds anymore, Pat. You felt, and Pat, the Bishop even talked about the leather lounges in the clubs somewhere or other, and I was so much of a put down. Anyway, that night, as we sat over the table drinking wine, and Pat, there were tears running down his face at times. He talked about his family, about the poverty, his father dying really, so that Pat could live out his dream. And there's so many stories that he told that afternoon, and a lot that's probably in the papers I've got here. And he, and every time, so often he'd come back, but there's no cloth cap workers in Leeds anymore. And he was bitter about it, angry. And that sort of bishop he had absolutely no respect for. Other men who were strongly conservative and would argue against the positions he was in, he still had great love and respect for them because they were honest men. He had a go at me one night. He came and gave a lecture at St. Collegio San Pietro, where I was living, and I had to introduce him, and just out of the usual thing of being a priest among other priests, I probably put things, I said something about Pat, and he, as a layman, and he hit the roof and really tore strips off me when he spoke to the crowd. And I realised it was my fault, I deserved it. But that, what you call it, clericalism is a virus that can get inside any group of men, and it's very subtle the way it moves and very destructive. Okay.